The second Lila said to Saraswati, "O divinity, I used to worship Saraswati and she used to appear to me in my dreams. You look exactly like her. I presume that you are Saraswati. I humbly beg you to grant me a boon. When my husband dies on the battlefield, may I accompany him to whichever realm he goes, in this very body of mine." Saraswati said, "O dear lady, you have worshipped me for a long time with intense devotion. Therefore, I grant you the boon sought by you." The first Leela thereupon said to Saraswati, "Truly, your words never fail. Your wish always comes true. Pray tell me why you did not allow me to travel from one plane of consciousness to another with the same body." Saraswati replied, "My dear Leela, I do not really do anything to anyone. Every jiva earns its own state by its own deeds. I am merely the deity presiding over the intelligence of every being. I am the power of its consciousness and its life force. Whatever form the energy of the living being takes within itself, that alone comes to fruition in course of time. You longed for liberation and you obtained it. You may consider it the fruit of your austerity or worship of the deity, but it is consciousness alone that bestows the fruit upon you, even as the fruit that seems to fall from the sky really falls from the tree." Vasistha said, as they were talking among themselves like this, the king Viduratha ascended his resplendent chariot and proceeded to the battlefront. Unfortunately, he had not assessed the relative strength of his and the enemy forces right up to the moment he actually entered into the enemy ranks. Lila, Saraswati, and the princess who had received the blessing of Saraswati were watching the terrible war from their apartment in the palace. The sky was crowded with missiles from both armies. The battle cries of the warriors were heard everywhere. There was a pall of smoke and dust over the entire city. Even as the king Viduratha entered the ranks of the enemy, there was an intense thud-thud sound of intense crossfire. As the missiles collided, there were sounds like khut khut, tut tut, jun jun,